Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. Allow me introduce myself. My name is Aurelia Putri from D4 Nursing, class regular 2, semester 6. Today, I will discuss about stroke. The topics to be discussed are what is a stroke, types of stroke, clinical manifestations, risk factors, diagnosis, and prevention and treatment. Okay, I will start with what is a stroke. Before I begin, does anyone know what is a stroke? Wow, okay, that's a great answer. Thank you. Yes, that's right. A stroke is a medical emergency that occurs when the blood supply to the brain is disrupted or reduced. This can be due to a blockage or ischemic stroke or a rupture of a blood vessel or hemorrhagic stroke. So, when our blood pressure is high or we have hypertension, it can damage the walls of our blood vessels. When this condition is severe, it can cause blood vessel in the brain to rupture, which is called a hemorrhagic stroke. Then we have arterial blood vessels from the heart to the rest of the body that have very soft walls we called endothelium. When these walls are damaged, for example due to excess cholesterol or excess blood sugar, they will clog the blood vessels with plaque or blood clots. When blockage occurs in the brain, it is called an ischemic stroke. So now you understand what a stroke is? Okay, that's good. So, next, what are the clinical manifestations? First, arm or leg weakness. Weakness or paralysis on one side of the arm or leg. Two, speech change, slurred speech, difficulty understanding words, facial weakness on one side of the face drops or is paralyzed. And other symptoms, example, sudden severe headache. Next are risk factors. Risk factors are divided into two categories. Modifiable risk factors such as lifestyle and health, and unchangeable risk factors. The first risk factor is modifiable risk factors. First, hypertension or high blood pressure. While this is the high blood pressure, this is the main cause of strokes, accounting for around 70% of stroke cases. Next, smoking, nicotine increase blood pressure, while carbon monoxide reduces oxygen, increasing the risk by 2 to 2.5 times. Next, diabetes mellitus. High blood sugar level damage blood vessels, increasing the risk of stroke, especially if uncontrolled. Next, high cholesterol. Cholesterol buildup can cause plaque and blood clots. Next, obesity and lack of physical activity. A sedentary lifestyle increase the risk of heart disease and stroke. Next, heart disease such as heart failure or congenital heart disease. And last, alcohol consumption and drug abuse. Alcohol increase increases blood pressures and triglycerides, while drugs such as cocaine or methamphetamine greatly increase risk. The second risk factor is unchangeable risk factors. Example, age, gender, and family or genetic history. Age, the risk increases dramatically with age, although strokes can also occur at a younger age. Gender, men tend to be at higher risk, but women are at higher risk for hemorrhagic stroke and have a higher risk at an older age. And last, family or genetic history, having a family member who has had a stroke. Next, diagnosis. The primary nursing diagnosis for stroke patients generally focuses on decreased cerebral perfusions, impaired physical mobility, and impaired verbal communication due to ischemia or hemorrhage. Interventions are aimed at monitoring neurological status, preventing secondary complementation, and improving. And prevention and treatment. Stroke is the leading of the causes of disability and the second or third leading cause of death worldwide and in Indonesia. Rapid treatment within minutes is crucial to minimize brain damage. Prevention can be achieved by managing risk factors such as hypertension, diabetes, smoking, and unhealthy lifestyle. Okay, that's all for me. If you have any further questions, you can raise hand and I will be happy to talk to you at the end. Okay, thank you for your excellent questions. Allow me to answer them. Finally, in conclusions, lifestyle greatly affects our physical health. So, friends, starting from now, let's take one step towards being healthier than before. The small action we take today will have an impact in the future. Well, that's all for me. Thank you all for listening. It was a pleasure being here today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.